We have sound? Yes, now we have sound. Yeah, so I had to restart StreamYard, guys. All right, we're good. Let me see if I got the right microphone now. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me right now. I'm going to go with, okay, we are all set to go. Hello. Give me a little thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, we had a little problem with the sound. We don't stress over here. Thank God we're not truly a show. Yeah. Thank God we are not truly a show, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go. It is Thursday, customary. We got to do the right thing over here. Look at that thing right there. We started this thing in 2022, and this was one of our originals right here. So we must play this. This is what we do on Thursdays, guys. We got to go in Italiano. Okay, settle in. Grab that coffee. It's time. Now, you might not let me know if you hear it. Can you hear that music or no? Can you hear the music? Let me see. Yes. Okay, you can hear it. Okay, you can hear the music. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I have audio problems, but we're good. We're good. Just let me know if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up. Good audio on the song, though. Beautiful. Con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con amore, con il cuore, con più donne, sempre meno suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Yeah, we got some serious problems today with the sound. All right, pour that coffee. Let's go. Come on, guys. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes this is StreamYard. These are the things that happen on StreamYard. Anything could happen here. Hopefully we have a good quality sound right now. Yep. All right, let's go. We had to start with this. It's what we do, guys. It's what we do. Let me sing. Let me sing. Let me sing. Okay, talk to me. Parlare Tommaso. Parlare Tommaso. All right, Toto, you're out. Toto Coutinho, you are out. Let's see what we got going on right here. Let me check my audio. And I think we are good. We should be good. It's only my output now. Tommy, you got this. I know. Ah, yeah, we're good. Thumbs up. Quality sounds right now. Thumbs up. Before we get going into Lisa, and the Coat Jam. But first, we got to put the avatar to a little throwback Thursday because that's what we do here, right? A little throwback Thursday. Yep. Okay, you can hear me, right? All right, good. Perfect. Excelente. Toto's out. Yeah, Toto, goodbye, Toto. Delilah, I spoke to her yesterday and so they said it's not got a fever. Okay, so tomorrow you get your infusion, right? And wait. Where's the underboss? Who said that they saw Lisa live? Who said that? Because that must be something incredible. I mean, it must be something incredible. Where is this? Let me fix this right here. All right, let's get into Lisa. Lisa. Okay, and then tonight we're having the wind down. Tonight I think we're talking Frankie Valli. Delilah. But Delilah, how do you feel today? How do you feel? All right, let me go on camera for a couple to 3 minutes over here. Let's fix this up. Okay, we are good. Everything's working. Let me make sure the camera is the right way. 1 minute. And we are on. We are on here. Very good. Let's see something here. 1080p. Looks all right. All right, first things first. First things first, we got to try. Okay, you're a little stuffy. We got to try to match the color. Now, I don't know if we're going to get a color match here. I don't like orange. That's inmate orange right there. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. All right, Delilah, you get better, huh? Coffee talk right now. Let's go. Oh, this is nice. This coffee is so nice and nice and nice. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're flowing good. We're back to normal. The only thing wrong right now is the only thing that I can't hear, but it doesn't matter. You look like one of those cones that blocks off the street. Yes, exactly. Actually, the color is a little faded. There we go. Now we're good. That's the proper color. A little bit orange. Orange. All right, grab that coffee. Let's talk. You thought you seen Donna in the well, if Donna's here, good morning to you, Donna. Hope you are okay this morning. Donna's doing it. You look like one of those cones. You know what? You stop it. Like Donna says, stop it. Good morning, Donna's doing it. So a little bit of weird. I got a little weird message from somebody. A very funny situation happened with the social club. But you know what? Forget about that. Let's get into Lisa. We don't need that garbage. Let's get into a little Lisa, and Cult Jam. Now, if I play something for you, I am probably you're drinking hotel coffee until after the show. Really, you're drinking hotel coffee till after the show? Do you? Yes, I'm working. I've been working since 4:00. There, you. Since 4:00, I've been 4:15. Well, a couple of people. I'm going to keep this vague. A couple of people have decided together as a united individual, as a united team, a couple of three people, that they will not be commenting in my show any longer. The one person, we're keeping this vague. The one person doesn't feel good about this, but doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, this person is a really good contributor to the show. They do not comment anymore. And they kind of, something happened one day and they said, we're not going to go there. We're not going to comment. We'll watch and we'll discuss offline, but we're not going to comment. Now, that's a personal decision. That's not a problem with me. That's a problem with the individual or individuals. But be careful who you trust, guys. Be careful who you're talking to. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know. People get set up on here. People get misled on here. People fall in and out of favor with people. So you've been fooled. And if it's you, it's you. But you've been fooled because they're trying to, for now, hold up to their end of the bargain. But contributions will say differently, as will communications. So be careful. Just be careful. Let's get into Lisa. Lisa, good morning, ALV. Let's get into Lisa. Lisa, be careful who you trust. Don't get that cozy with people on social media. There's history with people that you don't know about, and they just feel that, hey, teacher, they feel a little scumbarin now that they had this conversation that they stupido. Especially with the Italians, you got to be careful. You don't know what you're dealing with. Your own brother walks you in and clips you. Here we go. Let's get into a little Lisa. Anyway, stupid, garbage. They're children. And they really think that, hey, I can't. Can I match this color a little better? That's a little better. All right, let's go. Let's get into a little bit of this. a little bit of that. Again, I will tell you I have no output video audio. So what you hear, I cannot hear. Zelda, if I play a video, I cannot hear it. You guys will hear it. Well, because they decided amongst each other not to partake in the social club. That's on them. They got to live with that. Don Mick, what's up, pal? And what is the first order of business here? I want you to answer. What is the first order of business here at the social club today? It's going to be a short show. What is the first order of business? Come on, tell me what it is. I'm waiting. First order of business. Nobody's telling me what the first order of business is. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? Come on, social club crew. Just drop a comment before I get into the topic. First order of business on this beautiful day. What is it? It's going to be a beautiful day because I said it's going to be a beautiful day. So nobody knows what the first order of business is today? Come on. Well, that's the show. I mean, other than the show, what is the first order of business? What is important today? Come on, classroom. You know what kind of teacher I would be? We would be having eraser fights and everything. Remember eraser fights? Maybe you guys aren't that old enough. Aren't that old. That's wrong, AOV. That's totally wrong. Shame on you. This is totally wrong, you. James Simpson is our first order of business. What is wrong with you? James, prayers out to James. That's number one. Forget about everybody else. Everything else. No, it's James. James gets our prayers before anything else. Somebody somebody isn't well. This is what we do. Right? And then we want Delilah to feel well. And our people right here, right? So James, I didn't hear from him last night, so I hope he's coming along. It can be a very serious situation that he has right now. All kidding aside, we break balls, we laugh, but this is a very serious situation that he has right now. 5 times more likely to have, Yep. So stop praying for him. James is fine. Stop. He's stabilized. So we stop giving him what? What's wrong with you? You turned into an atheist this morning. What are you talking about, you? I mean, come on. We don't stop. He still needs prayers, you nut. When you do your show tonight, you do what you want to do. You want to do St. Joseph? Well, do it. I ain't doing St. Joseph. It ain't that. I got other things to do here. Hello there, enough said. There's no alarm. Prayers is not an alarm. Alvy, cut it out. All right, let's get into a little Lisa. Here we go. Let's see what Lisa has sang over the years. Now, I'm not going to be able to have the audio, guys. So I'm going to do this. There we go. Here's one song. You need to let me know if you hear it because I can't hear. Here we go. Here's a little Lisa to get us going here. Hit the beat now. There you go. All right. Lost in emotion. Lisa, good job there. Lisa, we got it out. Were you able to hear it? But we got a better song by Lisa. And it's I Wonder If I Take You Home. Where is it? Do I have a little clip here? Here we go. Here's another clip. Let's see if we can get this clip up there, guys, and then we'll get into a little Lisa and Cult Jam. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. This one went viral apparently, and I am not sure. I'm not sure, but we're gonna play it up here. Here we go. Lisa. This one is one of her best. Man, that's some good stuff right there. You're glad you missed the 80s, Rebecca? Well, I would say it was all right. Yeah. I would say it was a good time. I mean, we had a good time in the 80s. It was a great party, depending on what you were doing. I was chasing skirts, having a good time. So for me, the chicks loved that music. Yeah. For me, the chicks loved that music. So I had a great 80s and 90s. I can't complain. Yeah. Yep. I know. Yes. This brings me back to Bloomfield Avenue and Casa d'Italiano, Meadowbrook. Wow. Going back, Sorcelli, that's what it is. All right, let's check into the story of Lisa. You know, we don't know. We're going to see a little bit about her. Yeah. For you, ALV, but for popularity, I mean, I think it sold pretty well. You don't like it. That doesn't mean it sucks. For you, it sucks. Yes. For others, it may be enjoyable. I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different, I wonder if I take you home. Okay, Lisa and Cult Jam. Not the Cult Jam, though, and I don't know why. But they formed in 1984. They were trailblazers as one of the first 1980s freestyle acts. I'm not a huge fan of freestyle. I like it. I'm not over the top with it. I can only listen to these songs for so long. I'll get a one play out of it and I'm done. It's not like a Sinatra song where you could play it over and over and over. These songs, they get on my nerves quite quickly. The whole freestyle thing gets on my nerves quite quickly. And I don't know why that is. I can only tolerate it for so long, but that's just me. I can only tolerate it. I got to be quite honest with you. I skip right over it on DXM radio. Not a fan. Not a huge fan. I like it, but I'm not a huge fan. I guess music has a funny way with people, and everybody is different. But they made their mark in the freestyle world, and that's it. It is a music genre. Yeah, it is a genre. I like more of the rock and roll from that era. Maybe the disco hangover, carryover, probably. I don't know. My music, my music vibe doesn't go to it. Although it was enjoyable and it was a great time and the girls loved it. So, all right, she's coming out of the Bronx. Okay, Lisa's coming out of the Bronx. Whoa, Lisa Velez. She was produced. Oh, okay. There's her mainstream pop success. So freestyle music made its way into pop culture. All right, pop music. Disco was on its way out, kind of gone somewhat. Rock and roll was still there heavy, right? And tonight we're going to talk about Frankie Valli. Yeah. Yep. So that's where we're at. Yeah. So here are some fun facts about Lisa and the Cult Jam. Well, their top hits were I Wonder If I Take You Home, Head to Toe, and Lost in Emotion. Here are some fun facts. Teenage audition. Lisa Velez was only 14 years old when she auditioned for the Brooklyn production team Full Force at a Manhattan club called the Funhouse. Wow. At the Funhouse, which I was not a fan of. This is crazy. A whole sector of the world around here that I was not that I was not involved in. I wasn't really interested in it. So the Funhouse, Accidental Hits, their debut hit, I Wonder If I Take You Home, was originally released in Europe in 1983 and part of a breakdancing compilation before becoming a smash hit in the United States in 1985. Latino Trailblazer, Lisa, the first Latin artist to gain major nationwide mainstream pop success, paving the way for artists like Selena and J-Lo. Well, good for you, girl. You made the path. Very, very nice. It's good that you made that path. So nobody knows that Lisa opened up the doors for Selena Gomez and J-Lo. What a beautiful thing. I know she didn't hit superstardom because freestyle didn't go superstardom, but J-Lo did. So good job, Lisa. Good job for getting J-Lo, opening up that path. Hidden Straw. At age 21, at the height of her fame, Lisa was diagnosed with breast cancer. Oh, my Lord. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, Lisa. Jesus. At 21. She kept it a secret and continued touring using stylish headbands to cover her hair loss and jackets to hide her chemo pack. Oh, man. That's pretty sad. I didn't know this. Iconic look. The signature headband look was partly a fashion choice and partly a way to disguise her hair loss from cancer treatments. God bless you, Lisa. Damn. Yeah, we're going with flowers so far, Stephen. Hello, my dog, Bella. Good to see you, Joey Calabro. Almost a Roxanne. Her name was inspired by the popular song Roxanne, with producers thinking Lisa sounded a little more catchy for her. Nickelodeon, the 2001 Nickelodeon show Tiana was loosely based on Lisa's childhood, and she played the main character's mother. You see, because she wasn't such a big star, not many know about this stuff, right? The song Origins, Head to Toe. Head to Toe, Can't Hurry Love, You Gotta Take It Slow, was inspired by a phrase used by one of the writer's girlfriends, while I Wonder If I Take You Home was meant to highlight her with the idea of a young, spunky Latina girl singing it. Beautiful, nice. She did some acting, cancer survivor and advocate. She is 30-plus year breast cancer survivor. God bless you. Hello, Brooklyn Music. Did you know this? Lisa is a 30-year cancer survivor. Well, God bless you, Lisa. And she's a spokeswoman for awareness. The group makeup, it consisted of Lisa, Alex Spanador, and mostly guitarist, and Mike Hughes, drummer, keyboard. Wow, nice. Full Force. It was produced and managed by legendary group Full Force. The group's final album, Straight Outta Hell's Kitchen, was released in 1991. So, sad facts about Lisa. Stephen, we're still going with flowers right now. But that's very sad. I didn't know she struggles with this. So she has to wake up every day and hope that she is cancer-free. That's a little tough, guys. 30 years beating breast cancer. My mother-in-law got 10 after stage 3. She got 10 years. Oh, my Lord. And I picked the pink colors today. How do you like that? This is all a coincidence. I picked that pink on the screen right now just because. And it's breast cancer. Yeah, well, we didn't get to her bad stuff yet, AOV. We don't know. Right? We thought Eddie Murphy was good until we got down to the bottom. I'm at the Scrazia. We thought Ray Romano was good with the flowers. Let's go to sad facts. We don't know the whole story yet. Lisa. While 80s icon faced significant hardships, including Lisa battling breast cancer, the group's success was marred by intense internal contentious disputes. That's no problem. Contentious disputes. That's no problem. That's regular stuff. Here are some other sad facts. She was exploited. Exploitive early contract. Lisa signed her first contract as a minor without proper representation. This happens all the time. We speak about this with a lot of these young stars, leading to an unfavorable terms and low, inconsistent royalty checks despite her massive hits. Financial struggle amidst fame. Despite selling out venues and having hits, she continued to work her job at Benetton for a time because she was not making substantial money, and later noted she should be better financially. The split. The creators group, they had a split. Nothing bad there. Young exposure to industry pitfalls. Lisa was only 13 to 15 years old when she began recording her debut album, often sneaking out of her house to go to clubs and the studio. All Cried Out. All Cried Out Over You was a great song. Great, great, great song, right? Misfortune. The songs all cried out is associated with sad personal memories for fans, sometimes symbolizing toxic, one-sided relationship. Lisa's wealth. Let's see how well she did in a genre. Oh, really? Yeah. In a genre that was not the, all cried out over Stigs. Yeah. The genre, I got to be quite honest with you, the freestyle genre is not a top genre. It may be for some throwbacks and people stuck in the 80s people. I get it. But for me, it's not. That is great. Yeah. Okay, let's go to a little fortune. She was not born into wealth. She grew up in a working class Puerto Rican family in Hell's Kitchen, New York City. At the young age of 10, she sang in a church choir and worked jobs like bagging groceries and at Benetton to help her mother, even after her music became popular. Lisa Velez, known as Lisa, has an estimated net worth of around $1 million and $5 million derived from her 1980s success. Okay, so let's wrap it up with her. She does get flowers. Yeah, she does get flowers. And she did nothing negative. Everything she has done was pretty positive. And she's a breast cancer survivor. So Lisa, you get a big bouquet of pink roses. We're going to throw some lilies in there. I got to tell you, inspirational story. You know why I'm going to say it's inspirational? Very conservative with her spending. She's worth between 1 and 5 million. And she's humble. Okay? Yeah. She's humble. So I think we got a little bit of a nice story today. I think so. Lisa, you get the flowers. Pink roses, yes. We agree on pink roses for her? Okay, Steven's going with the flowers. Yeah, freestyle. Again, I'm not a big fan of freestyle. It's okay. Not the best. I never longed for listening to freestyle music. So we're going to go with flowers, Bella. Delilah says yes. Laura, you say yes. We got yes over here. Okay. Beautiful. Zelda says some flowers. Wasn't a very exciting story to cover, but she did make her mark in somewhat popular freestyle music, as ALV says. It was an 80s thing, and it was great, and the girls loved it. So what are you gonna do? You gotta go with it. If you're cruising around Bloomfield Avenue, where I hung out, or Franklin Avenue, where I hung out, you played freestyle. The girls loved it. What are you gonna do? Way to go, Lisa. Man, it's a tough story. It's a tough story. There's probably more sad facts about Lisa, but she gets the flowers today. Okay, let's go into the Catholic Minute first. A little San Giuseppe today, it looks like, is our Catholic Minute. So we're gonna do this over here. This is very nice. San Giuseppe is today. So I'm gonna try and play this. If it works, it may not work. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to try it because I'm having problems today with the audio. So we're going to give this a shot back here. We're going to put leaves in the background. Why not? We'll put the leaves in the background. Yeah. All right, let's go with a little San Giuseppe. This is today, guys. Wow. All right. I like the custard and the cannoli both. I don't know if I prefer the custard or the cannoli. I don't know which cream I prefer better. But anyway, let's get into this Catholic Minute. Where is our thing that ALV made for me, huh? AI. Here we go. Catholic Minute up next.
Mistis Catholic minute reading so.
All right. Nicey nice. Thank you, ALV, for providing that little AI introduction into the Catholic Minute. March 19th is the solemnity of Santa Giuseppe, Saint Joseph. We're talking Saint Joseph today, husband of Mary in the Catholic Church, a major feast day honoring his role as foster father of Jesus and protector of the Holy Family. God bless. It's a beautiful one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. High ranking. Now, this is different. This is odd, obviously, in the Lenten season, but obviously St. Joseph is St. Joseph. So it is a high ranking celebration, often featured special traditions like St. Joseph tables. Significance as a solemnity, it is a primary feast day. It is not a day of fasting, even if it falls on a Friday during Lent. How do you like that? St. Joseph's power is so strong, as it should be for obvious reasons, even if it's on a Friday. There is no fasting. It's pretty cool, guys. If you understand, so is it Italian culture? Oh, I don't know. Yes, Italiano, but it's Catholic culture, right? It's not just Italian culture, it's Catholic. Now, as we say a lot of times, the Catholic culture and the Italian culture, they kind of go hand in hand. I'm loving this one today. Now, I'm not going to give you all the facts because I don't have the ability to do something like that. But I'm just going to give you what I have here. He protected and raised the Lord's son. More than pretty, right? Really. I mean, think about what this one is. Wow. All right. So let's go. St. Joseph's table. You guys should know about that whole table thing. I'm not going to get into all the details about it. Significance as a solemnity. It is a primary feast day. It's not a day of fasting. We just said this. And it is a major celebration in many cultures, particularly in Italian and Polish, where it is also Father's Day. So babas out there. Apparently today is Father's Day in Italy and Polish. Saint Joseph is the patron saint of the Universal Church, fathers, workers, carpenters, and a happy death. Oh my God, Saint Joseph. And a happy death? What does that mean? San Giuseppe, you're the patron saint of a happy death? Well, anyway, all of you Giuseppes out there, God bless you. God bless you. Tradition, St. Joseph's table and the altar. A tradition Italian custom involving a feast, often meatless, and it's designed to feed the poor. Okay. It's designed to feed. It says happy death. Yeah. Polak's working. Polak is more of a weekend individual, ALV. Polak, you'll see on Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Very busy out there, Polak. He works. Foods. Zapala. Cream puffs, Travis. Cream puffs. Well, I guess, Delilah, and we conflict with this topic here on this channel with some of these individuals. They don't like to talk about this. They hide away. No, they hide away from reality. I mean, really, it's part of our thing. So, yeah, the Irish don't celebrate this. It's very conflicting, but we're supposed to accept this, Delilah, in our religions. This is part of it. It's a sacrament. Come on, got to finish the job. You're finishing the job. Baptism, and then you're dead. So, Zapala cream puffs are traditionally eaten in some regions. Devotion. The month of March is dedicated to St. Joseph. The significance of the date March 19th. It's considered his day of passing. This is apparently a day of his passing. Wow. While St. Patrick's is March 17th, it is widely celebrated. St. Joseph's Day holds higher liturgical status within the church calendar as a solemnity. It's pretty interesting. Okay, Santa Giuseppe. Thank you. What a nice saint. And I hope that you guys go to your local pastry shop and get a little San Giuseppe. Yep. Tommy, it looks like you have big shoulders. What kind of workout do you do? I do nothing. I eat pasta. I will get a Zabala today, and there's a San Giuseppe pasta. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I'm not a fan of it. It's got leech and this anchovies and the San Giuseppe pasta. You see, before there was some wealth in eating pastries, there was just pasta. And they don't say macaroni in Italy because macaroni is a type of pasta. In Italy, they say pasta. There's no such thing as macaroni in Italy. They say pasta. And there is San Giuseppe pasta today. If you want to look it up, you can look it up and drop it in here. What is this San Giuseppe pasta? And I would appreciate if somebody dropped it in here. Yep. Right, exactly. It's culture. Basta, mangia. So there you go. I am doing good, Uncle Charlie. I hope that you are well. You never celebrated it once. Of course, it's not in your culture. It's like I don't celebrate, other holidays that are not in my culture. It's just the way it is. Yeah. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Yes. Of course, you weren't taught that, Rebecca, and that's okay. We're all taught differently, but we all still have our same goal. It's part of Roman Catholicism, but yeah. You got to be a true follower to follow a lot of these things. And most of us are not that deep into the following of it. So does anybody know what it is? Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. No. All right. So there we go. Oh, it's not part of every church. That's the thing. All right. Okay. I got you. Type 2 diabetes, tough to eat all the good foods. Of course. Here's what is sound about St. Joseph's Day and a major feast day and celebration in Sicily. Legends has it that they were suffering through severe drought in the Middle Ages and prayed to St. Joseph to send rain. Beautiful. Pasta fazool, pasta and beans, basically. Anchovies, garlic, toasted breadcrumbs on pasta. Breadcrumb represents sawdust. Wow. That is unbelievable. And that's why Charlie makes it. Because Charlie was a carpenter when he came from Sicily. You see that? Hey, teacher? The sawdust represents the carpenter. Charlie was a carpenter in this country, coming here speaking no English, not reading a ruler. Do you hear me? He became a cabinet maker. And today he will make his special pasta. It's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we're at. All right, let's go. What's going on here? 11 labs. Okay, let's go down a couple of 3 bullet points right now. But first, let's get some lyrics. Let's hear a little Lisa. I got to do it. Yeah, I got to play it. What am I going to do? Let's get some lyrics by Lisa and Cult Jam. See if all of y'all remember this song right here. And then we're going to get into a couple of 3 bullet points and we are out of here, guys. Out of here. Yeah, that's the original freestyle vibe right there. That is the original freestyle vibe right there. Look, you could take it only for so long. Yes, Stephen Morinello, that is freestyle. That sure is freestyle, yes. And not many people could take it. It's, let's say it's an acquired taste. Now, I think ALV doesn't like it. I don't think ALV likes it. I think. I don't know. Yes. He said no. But you got to remember, we're different guys. Okay? We're different guys. Yeah. I see. Well, ALV don't like it. But remember, ALV's a little different than I. He was wearing khakis and I was wearing Cavaricis. What are you going to do? We're different. I was chasing skirts. He was playing with guys in the football room. What are you going to do? We're different guys. Like I said, he wore khakis. I wore Cavaricis. Let's get into a couple of 3 bullet points and we'll get our happy asses out of here. I got to go. What do we got today? What do we have today? Let me see what I want to do. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Yeah, I know, guys. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Let me put the heated socks on. I got 5-10 minutes more to go, and the socks need to be heated up a little bit more. I got to put the temperature on the socks up to 167 degrees. Got to keep the paws warm, baby. The paws are warm. And that's that. All right, let's go. You're more rock and roll? Yeah, well, some people are. Okay. Chapter 1. We're going to go with the Machiavelli Minute. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to dip into the Machiavelli Minute. I don't know what I'm reading. Yeah, you like some freestyle? And I could barely take it. Now, I can't listen to that again today. I mean, but I could listen to the Summer Wind 10 times a day. That's life. I could listen to 100 versions. See, here's the thing. When you got good music, here's how you could probably judge quality music. Can people do a cover of your songs? Think about this. The Summer Wind, That's Life, Fly Me to the Moon, That's Amore, Velarde. Other people can do cover versions of that and still get it. With this freestyle music and the disco, you can't do it. That tells you something. It's really locked in. It's got synthesizers and all that other nonsense in the back. So you can't do it with disco and you can't do it with freestyle. You can't complement that music. Right? So all of these other great artists can put out covers. Look at Sarah Collins. She covers great songs. Now, Donna Summer, that's an exception because some people could do a cover. Diana Ross, some people could do a cover. Rock and roll covers, cover bands. There's no freestyle cover bands. So again, as far as the freestyle goes, I'm going to put a pause kind of on it. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan. The Machiavelli Minute, The Prince, Chapter 1. We're going to summarize a little bit of Machiavelli, The Prince, the book I have right there. No. I moved it over here. I got it. Hold on. Nah, I'm not going to get it. Cycles, right, Stephen? Exactly. We're going to, okay. Now we're going to dip into it lightly. And people can decide if any of it pertains to their lives. I think overall, the Machiavellian way should not pertain to your lives. It is somewhat of a rough way to be. Really a rough way to be. But you can apply some of the principles to some aspects of life. You can't apply all the principles that he lived by and apply them to your life. That would be total ignorance. Okay, you can't do that. It's just not, because there are aspects that are truly demonic. And there are some that you can use in different ways of life if need to be applied. And that's how we'll do it. Chapter 1 of The Prince is titled, How Many Kinds of Principality There Are and the Ways in Which They Are Required. Machiavelli establishes a strict analytical framework classifying all states as either republics or principalities. Machiavelli focuses entirely on principalities, dividing them into two main types. And this is where it can get a little interesting. Hereditary, ruled by a long-established family, New Jersey, Philly, right? If you take it to the streets, New Jersey, Philly, Buffalo even. If you go up to Buffalo, you have a tradition, you have a, how do you say this? You have a, well, hereditary, so to speak. We take care of our own, you see. So that is the hereditary aspect. And the new principalities are either entirely new or mixed. And the territories add to the state. It's stupid. It's stupid. And this is why New York ended up with a disaster, because they took people from all different areas and made them into something. So you got places like Buffalo, Philly, even, well, you could say Massachusetts, I guess you could say, in the crime world. In the crime world. Yeah. So I don't know. Mixed can be a problem. It turns problems. Hereditary versus new. So hereditary, meaning a neighborhood, so to speak, a group of guys, a group of individuals, a team, okay? Homegrown team, all right? Hereditary versus new. Hereditary states, hereditary is easier to maintain because the people are accustomed to the ruling family, okay? Right? Whereas new ones are difficult to hold due to the volatility of subjects that need to establish authority. All right? It's very interesting. The first acquisition methods. New territories are acquired through one's own arms, by the fortune of arms of others, or through criminal acts. It's interesting, guys. They say Hitler slept with a copy, and I can understand that. I could definitely see that. That's crazy. Really? Well, Hitler was an animal, right? And you could say Machiavelli was an animal. Some might say yes. Historical context. Yeah, do not follow it. Don't do what I say. I'm just talking to you about the book. Historical context. Machiavelli highlights that these territories were previously governed by either by a prince or by a republic. The opening chapter sets the stage for the rest of the book by creating a typology of leadership situations. And that is your Machiavelli minute. We're not going to say we co-sign. We're not going to say we don't co-sign. Not going to say that. I'm going to take it as it comes, and every so often I'll do a chapter. I'll do a chapter. That was a summary of the first chapter. It is hereditary versus new. I like the hereditary aspect. I don't like the new people. As you can see, my circle is tight. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you a clip. Me out to dinner with a few of my paisans. Now, this is a few of my crew, right? This is a few of my crew. There is a gentleman in this video that does not like to be on camera. And we're not going to talk about who, what, where, when, and why. That's for something else. There is an individual, he might get on camera quickly, but he's never likes to be on camera, never likes to talk amongst others if something is being spoken about. You may see a glimpse of this guy, you may not. Be that as it may, this is what it looks like when you're with your paisans, okay? Check it out. Here we go. Oh, we got a little model on over here. What is this, Bucatine? Go ahead, say it. All right, mind you guys. Huh? What do we got over here? What is this?
Salmon.
Salmon?
Wait, Teddy.
Cuz, where's your food? Teddy, where's your food, cuz?
He said, who gets the short ribs? I said, me. And then they went to parking lot.
Oh, we got to have a sit down after this meal. Okay. What do we got here, Vic?
We went
Ooh, baby. Papadella. All right, we're good. Manja. Do we wait for Teddy or what? We got to wait. Our food's going to get cold, cuz.
I get ignored at bars and restaurants.
All right. I had to cut it there. So I had to cut it there for obvious reasons. And that is where we are at. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. That's what it is. So that's where you're at. Yep. Right in the pan. They bring it right out, right onto the table cooking. Yep. They're all my cuisines. Yes, all of them. We get a little cafe back there. It's like kind of like there once was a place called Joe and Mary's in Brooklyn. Kind of like that backyard vibe. We go to the backyard of the cafe and it looks nice. So my food comes out in the frying pan. He brings my stuff out fresh. He knows how I want it. And when they do my cacio e pepe, they bring it out the same way, right in the pan. Don't bring me somebody else's dish. I don't want to eat out of somebody else's dish. Bring me the pan, clean, right out of the quesadilla, onto the stove, cook my food, and bring me the pan. Because I'm out of my mind. That's why. And they accommodate. What do you want me to tell you? And I told you why only mine. There's your answer. I'm a crazy guy. I'm out of my mind, Delilah. I'm sick. Okay, I'm sick. I'm almost going to start bringing my own frying pan with me. What do I do? I'm very special. Yes. I'm really nuts. I know, Delilah. I'm really, listen, I got issues. Okay. We got issues over here at the social club. We got problems over here with Todd Father. Weirdo. Oh my God. Well, we're not going to bring the frying pan, but you know, that's how I am. If I owned that place, I would tell you go scratch. Well, shut up. Oh my God, I love it. I can't get enough of this social club. You guys are hysterical. Todd Father doesn't even come in and say good morning. He just calls me a weirdo. If ALV owned, no. And I say, listen, if Mike is not back there, don't give me cacio e pepe. Who's cooking tonight? Who's cooking tonight? If Michael's not back there, I don't want cacio e pepe. Only one person can make my cacio e pepe. Yes, I'm out of my mind. What do you want me to tell you? This is me. I'm sick like that. Lord help us is right. I am out of my mind. Very particular. Lord help us, Dindu says. So I hope you had a good time this morning at the social club. We dipped into a couple of 3 things. I should go into a couple of 3 more things. I got a couple of bullet points over here. Okay, wait. We're throwing back Thursday here. Give me a minute here. Give me 1 minute over here. Now you know I have Atari, right? You know I play Atari. I got the Atari with the joystick, this and that, the other thing. Okay, so Atari is ancient, right? Atari is ancient. Yes, I sit here and I play Pong and have a glass of wine. That is true. I play Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and I have a glass of wine with my Atari. Well, we just got news this morning that the Wii has now hit vintage status. That's crazy. That's nuts. Congestion pricing is working. 90% ridership is up on mass transit in New York City. Be careful what you wish for, Governor, because New York City subway system was not able to handle what they were already doing. Unbelievable. All right? Florida is looking to ban same family marriages, which means that you insane individuals cannot marry your first cousins anymore in Florida. You can't marry your first cousin anymore. That is what DeSantis is doing down there in Florida. So no more marrying your first cousins, actually putting it into law. Ma disgrazia. Notre Dame The university is called Notre Dame. Something's wrong here, guys. Something is wrong. There used to be elite going there. No, I'm good. I'm not cursing or anything today. I don't know why. Paul Castellano married his first cousin. I don't know. Carlo Gambino. I don't know why, AOV. It's nuts. The Gambino family did it. Castellano Gambino family did it. They married first cousins. Okay. Notre Dame is now dropping down. They are giving out some financial aid right now, apparently. They're lowering the thresholds. So is Notre Dame, are these big colleges now hurting for enrollment? Because do you really need a high-name university graduate now to be successful? Anyway, Notre Dame is coming down. They are catering to a different crowd right now. Seems like those looking to go to Notre Dame, specifically Notre Dame, is what the Transistor Radio said this morning. They're lowering their standards somewhat. Don't know why. Jay-Z is coming to Yankee Stadium. 2 concerts in a row. So Jay-Z will be arriving in the Bronx in the summer, doing his 2 most popular albums, and that's where you're at. So get your tickets to go see Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium. Your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, your Apple is rotten right now. Oh, it's hurting right now. There is a downturn in enrollment that's supposed to be coming big time, and everyone is preparing. Okay, so Notre Dame is being proactive, I guess, Delilah? Higher education is hurting for enrollment. What? Less people want to go to college now? Notre Dame is huge, but something's wrong. Something's going on, and Delilah just explained it. She's part of it. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you got a problem. Proactive. Okay. They're being proactive. That's good. Hey, very smart business-wise for Notre Dame to be proactive. I mean, yeah, sure. iPhone. You got a problem with spyware right now? Now, I know a lot of you guys use them electric wallets, and you tap your phone and you pay something. I don't know how this works. I don't have an electric wallet. I don't even have a wallet. I'm not a wallet guy. I just keep my money and my stuff with a Broccoli Rob elastic band. That's what I got. I don't use a wallet. I'm not the carry around the wallet type of guy in the back pants of the jeans. It's not me. I just can't do that. I'm not the Marlboro man. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. ADHD took me away. Oh, okay. You got your wallets, those electronic wallets. You got spyware happening. So apparently Apple this morning sent out something over the airwaves to do an update if you have an iPhone. So be careful with that. Luigi Mangione, I got a quick question about Luigi. So Luigi wants a little space between his trials. We're going to talk a little bit about this tonight, a little more. We're going to probably touch on Frankie Valli tonight on the wind down. A little deep dive into Frankie Valli, a little different information, and maybe some of this other things over here. But Luigi wants to space out his trials or something. And he's saying double jeopardy. Something's going on. He's being tried state and feds. So we'll see. We'll get into that. If he gets convicted of both, will they run concurrent or what we call running wild? Now, I don't know if any of you people know what running wild means. Do any of you people know what running wild means in the sentencing aspect of the world? I hope you don't. You shouldn't. But we say concurrent or running wild. All right? Running wild. Now, running wild is up to the judge. Running wild is up to judges or a judge. Running wild in Delilah means, in prison terms, means concurrently means you're running together. You get 25-year state, you get 25-year feds. They're going to run it concurrent, right? If they say running wild, you're stuck. You got to run wild, which means 10. If you get 10 years in state, 10 years in feds, running wild means 10 and then another 10. And that's when they put the screws to you. We call it running wild. I don't expect everybody to understand this lingo. I don't expect everybody to understand this lingo. But running wild is a terminology used that it's not a good phrase for criminals. Okay, for criminals. You get 2 convictions, running wild is a problem. Okay, so maybe you learned something today, maybe you didn't. Maybe some of you did, maybe you didn't. Concurrent is yes, unless they want to put the screws to you. That's how you turn somebody into an informant and all of that shit. It's so consecutive. In educated terms, in your guys' world, it's consecutive. In our terminology, it's called running wild because, oh my God, they got you running wild. You're doing one after another. And that's a problem there. All right. We got a jail drop upstate. They're using drones. Most people not understanding it, Joe. Drones upstate to drop paraphernalia into the jail. They got caught. They sent a drone up there to the jail. Drugs, bandanas, weapons, and gosh, and maybe a couple to 3 cell phones. Yes. Who needs higher education when you have Tommy Stigs? But this is lowball education. This is not a good education. No, that's not higher education. You shouldn't know this. You don't need to know this. You're not in the criminal world. No. Please, no. You don't need to know this. You're not in the criminal world. I got to get out of here. But before we do that, let's have our uncle give us a motivation this morning. Uncle, badass, give me a little motivation. Here we go. Here he is.
Good fucking morning. Rise and fucking shine, you raging fucking lunatic. Every second you stay in bed is a second your enemies breathe, and we're not fucking having that. The grind is calling. Answer with a fucking war cry.
The grind is calling. Uncle Lame Ass. We'll see you later, right? Listen, let me explain to you something before I get out of here. It's not over. He's great, Delilah. It's not over till it's over. Now, when you're doing something in your life has ended and you don't think about it anymore, and then something happens, this thing comes back into your life, it ain't over until it's over. Anything is possible until you are in the ground. So you thought something was over. It could have been a friendship, could have been a lover, could have been a relationship, could have been a job, could have been anything. Nothing is over until it's over, until you are in the ground. You never know. You might get a pleasant surprise. And some people in this world are living right now, currently, with a pleasant surprise with something that they thought was over. Listen, this day is yours. You got to attack it. All right? As Uncle Badass says, you got to attack it. Guys, I got to get out of here. Sarah Collins is going to take us out. Remember, I'm going to say it again. It is not over until it's over. But for now, this show is over. I will see you tonight on the Wind Down, approximately 7 p.m. Mark your calendars. You have got to be at the social club tonight. It is where you are supposed to be. We'll see you tonight for a glass of wine. Have a blessed Thursday, 3/19/2026. Stigs. Tommy Stigs out.
Here we are, still together. We are one. So much time wasted. Games with love. So many tears I've cried. So much pain inside. Baby, it ain't over till it's over. So I'd always, always be in love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside. Baby, it ain't over till it's over. So many years we've tried to get to love alive. Baby, it ain't over till it's over.